Yo, what's good? It's your girl, Billy Goat, Prophetic Vessel here, and I am here to bring you the messages from the Holy Spirit, okay? So if you don't rock with the Holy Spirit or you don't rock with prophetic messages, this is not the video for you, okay? Okay. I do not control the story. I don't even control the cars that come out, okay? I'm literally the vessel for the Holy Spirit. One of. All right. So let's see what the Holy Spirit want to say today, okay? And please know that when you see this is when you are meant to see it, okay? These videos are timeless, all right? Here we go. Holy Spirit, what's the message? Oh. All right. So it looks like you guys are about to embark on a really, really sacred union, okay? And I'm hearing this plane, all right? So you could be traveling or they could be traveling to you, okay? For the sake of this union here. Some of you guys are already in this union working together. Okay, though I feel that a lot more of you guys are in separation with who you are going to be coming into union with. Some of you guys haven't even met the one that you are supposed to be with. Okay, because the one that you are coming into union with, this is the one that you've been praying for. Okay. Now, for those of you that have been in separation with the one that you are going to be, moving towards a higher level of commitment with, if you choose to, a lot of inner child work had to be done. Now, please understand that everybody is not in the same season. So, some of you guys are stepping into a season where you are encouraged to do some inner child healing, aka shadow work. Okay, for those that, like mental health, and that would look like doing some trauma work. Okay, allow yourself to play, create, and have fun. Youth, relax, enjoy. So this union that is coming together, okay, it's going to be healing for your inner child. Okay, however, this is also after you have individually have done the work to heal your inner childhood wound, so that you do not even unintentionally project onto, your partner and or partners. Okay, we have distinction. Focus on your uniqueness and be original. Imagine, create new. So a lot of you guys are going to be creating with this partnership here. I'm hearing it's going to be very illuminating for you. All right. And a lot of you guys at this time, you are approaching the end of a cycle. Okay. Like a lot of you guys are in a season where it's like, man, I've been just holding on for dear life. Okay. Like literally holding on to the end of Jesus's cloak. Okay. Like, I'm just like that faith of a mustard seed. And it's so funny because I was talking about that to God this morning. Like, because going through those dark night of the souls, they are no joke. Okay. And some of you guys have asked to get a closer relationship to God. And for some of you guys, that kind of required God to like strip you of everything so that he could build you back up. And in the midst of that, you were forming a bond, an unbreakable bond is what I'm hearing. So that it's like the divine broke you down to rebuild you back up in God's image that he has for you, right? A lot of things that you thought you wanted, a lot of people that you thought were for you, right? God had to show you. And some of that didn't look pretty. And some of that was unexpected. this partnership, this union here, even if it's just a friend, it's a gift to you. Like this is going to, it's going to be like the loyalty you've been wanting, the reciprocation. That's why I said it's going to be very healing to your inner child. It's like you guys are going to be able to be yourselves, be able to have that childlike moments of play and fun without judgment. Right? Very rainbow like, okay? It's like you guys are going to be light workers and healers together. That's beautiful. For some of you guys, you have already met this person. The thing is that, you know, for some group of people, you know, you guys had to kind of go separately because you guys couldn't take each other with each other, because it's like, you know, you have some that had a lot of karmic debt attached to them where it was like impacting you and it wasn't at the same time. And then you had some divine counterparts where, yeah, they were supposed to be with you, but also at the same time, like a lot more of them were displaying a lot of toxic behavior. So it's like they had to heal also at the same time, you too. Okay. And it's like God had to humble a lot of people. His karma is being dished out right now, real heavily, good and bad karma. Okay. So it's almost like for a lot more of you, this union is going to come when karma, I'm hearing like, is done. Okay? Like for that particular person with that particular cycle and or people. Okay? You have to put yourself where you see fit and take responsibility and accountability. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Swords. Yeah, a lot of you guys are going through a dark night of the soul, and some of you guys are coming out. Now, for others of you with this union here, whoever this person or people were that, you know, kind of triggered your spiritual ascension, i.e. kind of took you through a tower moment, it's like now they are. Okay, and this could be family, this could be, you know, partner, past friend, you know, put it where you see fit. And they want to come back because, you know, of how things went, you know, this, you know, connection. I'm hearing it went to shit for most of you here. You know, it was a lot of manipulation, okay? For a lot of you guys, you know, there were, you know, magic involved, spells, okay? And it's almost like this person or people who may have done this to you, okay, is losing everything. Like you went through a loss, it's like tables turn, okay? And it's like, you know, and flip the energies if you know that this was you, okay? And it's like things are not growing and things are not moving for this person or people. It's a part of the karma, okay, for you and or them. Only you know what side of karma you are on, okay? God leads people to the video that he wants to see the message, no matter what side they're on, okay? Okay, so this person or people, okay, they do want to reach out and or you want to reach out. However, it's like no moves are being made here, okay? And you or this person or people could be thinking about traveling, like they could be communicating about traveling to you or communicating about, hey, you know, if I pay for your flight or if I pay for your transportation here or, you know, provide X, Y, and Z, you know, would you come? Or would you meet me here? For others of you, you know, you or they may not also be moving because it's like things are very stagnant at this time. So it's like very forceful movement. So like for example, things aren't like a person being evicted from their household, right? Like things are looking very slow for you as it is already. And I mean, not just you, I'm just talking about for the sake of the example. Like things were already looking slow and not moving, right? And yet having to be moved because you're forced. Is that like, that's the energy I'm picking up here. And it's causing a lot of conflict. Like it's pros and cons. It's just, it's like, yeah, it's a lot of conflict because it's karma involved in this. Also at the same time, it's showing this person or people and or showing you, flip the energies as you see fit, like why things are the way that they are. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of misery here. A lot of misery. Like this is taking an extreme toll on you and or these people or situation that you have been dealing with. I mean, extreme poverty here. It's like everywhere this person or you turn, it's just like a problem left or right. Okay, because nothing has changed. I'm hearing morality. So this is all about morality here. Okay, this is all about morality. This person's, morality or yours. So I don't know how you've been treating people. I don't know how you go about doing things, okay? And this is not to say, because nobody's perfect, right? Also at the same time, right? It's knowing that, like, you can't treat somebody mean just because you're going through something, right? Like, it's okay, if you need to take some time to yourself, you got to tell people, hey, I'm really not in the mood today, so I don't want to take anything out on you, right? Also, at the same time, people were not raised with parents or in environments who had effective communication skills. Now, is that an excuse? No. However, that is people's reality. And when they get older, it's your responsibility to acquire those effective communication skills, whether that's by getting a therapist, or whatever the case may be. However, that's what I'm seeing here. It's like this person, they're losing everything. Or people or you, lost everything. And it's like, if you lost everything due to this person or situation here, it's like whatever happened to you is happening to them. Okay? 9 of Wands. Yeah, you had to be strong. And or they did with whatever wrath you sent. King of Swords. Yeah. So a lot of you guys are being encouraged to really utilize the lessons that you have learned. Okay? But I'm also picking up like, this person or people that you were dealing with here, it's forcing them, it's teaching them how to utilize their discernment. Like shit's so bad for them. Like this is all to teach them how to use their discernment. Like remember when I was saying like this situation it's like with pros and cons. So it's teaching them like, hey, like, yeah, this is shit. Also at the same time, it's like they're realizing like, oh my goodness, I didn't need any of this anyways, or, what looked good to me. It's like everything that glitters is not gold. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Like this is what this person is learning, and learning how to use their discernment when things look good in their face. It sounds like, this person or people, that you were around, whether this was a family members, a past lover, whatever the case may be, friend. It just really feels like, oh, yeah, they were unhealed. Judgment in reverse. Like, not even, and not that that's an excuse or could be or should be condoned, because it's not. It's kind of like you're just kind of getting the why of things, and like so a lot of you guys kind of just been wondering, well, why did things happen the way that they did? Well, yeah, and I'm just being guided to say you can only take responsibility for the part that you played. Okay, so it's like this person had a lot of lessons to learn. Not saying that you didn't either. Okay. It was how you were treated or how you treated this person, okay? It's going back to morality here. It's going back to morality. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I just heard a test of character. So you and this person or people, okay, put it how you see fit. You guys could have had different scenarios, okay? Some of you guys could have had this scenario at work or at home, or, you know, you could have been living. Some of you guys could have been living together. Some of you guys just could have, you know, could have been a link up type of thing, you know, put it how you see fit. And of course, you know, different friendships and things of that nature, different connections, period, you know, our wounds enter into them, okay, to show us who we are. However, I'm not really seeing divine counterparts out here. However, you know, for example, for a soulmate type of situation, you guys are showing, teaching each other lessons, okay? So in this essence, it's like when God would give your connection a test, right? Where it would require you or the other person to, you know, show integrity, not just say that they're loyal, right? Show it, right? Like, okay, God's may have put them in a situation where some people who you may have known, right, or known of, or they may have known of you, may have been saying something that wasn't true, and or, you know, a situation where whoever you were connected with could have you know, stuck up for you and they didn't, right? Or they participated in the gossip about you, right? And then smiled in your face. That type of thing, you know. Or, and for you, you know, maybe God may have put you in a situation where, you know, you were supposed to defend, you know, this friend of yours or this previous counterpart or whatever the case may be. Put the energies as you see fit. Like, somewhere in between the line, you know, if God gave 5 tests, I'm hearing like almost all 5 failed. Yeah, like you or both of them like failed. And some of that, I'm hearing some of that is due to how you guys were raised, and or how whoever you were dealing with were raised. Now, although that is not being condoned, this was also again showing you what you want and what you don't want. That's so funny because I do little videos on Facebook. If you want to follow on Facebook, Don Juan Spiritual Guidance, okay, that's my other channel. It was a similar message about morality too. So if you kind of wondering why something didn't work out, ask yourself, what was this person's character like? And then ask yourself, okay, what was my character like? And you have to take accountability and responsibility for only the part that you played. And if you feel like, you know, you wouldn't have wanted to be treated like how you treated somebody, then, you know, you got to own up to your shit. And vice versa for whoever you were dealing with. Okay? So that's what I'm being guided to say. This was a test of character. This was a morality test. Like, okay, when you get angry, and you may have a right to be angry, how are you going to respond with your anger? Are you going to go calm down by taking a walk or listening to music? Or are you going to call me out my name? Or are you going to hit me? Or are you going to, you know, things of that nature? Throw objects, you know? Because that's not love, if that's what you're looking for, right? I mean, unless you think it's love, that's not God's love. Okay? All right, so Holy Spirit, what's the divine guidance? Okay, we have time to go in reverse. All right, the number 45 that reduces down to the number 9. And the number 9 in numerology, you know, that's all about, kind of represents 10 in tarot. So that's all about really just, you know, working things out within yourself, so much so to the point where you're letting go of people, places, circumstances, and situations that does not serve you, okay? It does represent an acknowledged pain and suffering and the wish fulfillment that you want for yourself, okay? It also acknowledges spiritual ascension. So this was also a part of your spiritual growth, right? Because if you walk with God, God needs loyalty. God needs faithfulness. God needs commitment. God doesn't need a two-faced person when shit hit the fan. God also understands that this is not easy. So, God understands if you get mad. God understands if you don't understand. God understand, right? God knows you're not going to know everything, and God knows that you are learning. However, God is just more in particular with how you carry yourself. God's not saying that you can't get pissed off. God's not saying that you can't, right? God knows you are a human being. You have emotions. It's how you conduct yourself with having those tough emotions, okay? That the Holy Spirit is saying that He really cares about. So, here's your divine guidance. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, as it doesn't have the map of your destiny. The soul does. Spirit loves you. Trust that, okay? So this is kind of going back to this union here. So some of you guys, again, could be coming back, towards your divine counterpart, okay? They could be coming towards, you, again, communicating. And this is letting you know in the sense of, okay, you had some, for a lot of you guys were in separation. So it's like, okay, you had some time to kind of think about things, the part that you played and where you felt like you went wrong, where you feel like you need to apologize, and, vice versa, and things of that nature. And, okay, what decision should I have made, and things of that nature. And I was like, okay, we're going to bring this back around to see how you're going to handle it this time. And not just you, the other person or people too. Okay, and this does not have to be in regards to love. Okay, this can apply to any other area in your life. Okay, it's like God is bringing something back around to see how you and this other person or people are going to handle it. All right, are you gonna make the same decisions, or are you gonna make different decisions and that are best positive for you, right? Just like the other person or people have to make the decisions that are best for them. And it's going to take you to be in that King of Swords energy, as well as the other person or people, right? To utilize your discernment along with morality, right? Intention. And I know that can be easier said than done. So it's good to sit with yourself and ask yourself, okay, how do I want to be treated, and how can I treat others? How, it's kind of like that, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Okay, so that was your reading, guys. I hope it resonated. I hope it was some sort of guidance for you thus far. This was your message from the Holy Spirit. You always make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.